Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello.
सोच कर चलो, चल कर चलो, राह की मुसीबतों को पार कर चलो। विचार कर चलो, पार कर चलो, ଚାଲ ଖାଇବାକୁ ସମୟ ଭଲ ଲାଗିଲା। ହଉ ତମେ 10 ଥର କର 50 ଥର କର। এইপটু পড়েছি আরে
Hello, good morning, everyone.
हेलो
Hello.
हेलो
ସେଇ ପଟକୁ ଯା ସୁଜି ଦି ଚିରା ହବ କଣ ମୁଁ ମୋବାଇଲ ମାଇକ୍ରୋଫୋନ
के मेन मेन ये बोल
ये घर
ସୁଜି
तो है दच्छी
ମୋ ଯମୁନା ଗୀତଟା ଦେରେ ହଁ ଚୁପଚାପ
हेलो
Hello, hello. Good morning, everyone. And I would like to sincerely request the guests and invitees, those who are still outside the auditorium, please kindly come inside and grace the presence of here in this auditorium. Very soon, exactly very soon, we are going to start this function. I once again invite the guests and invitees, those who are outside the auditorium, please do join us. Please, it's already getting late. Please do join us. Thank you.
Good morning. Suprabhat. A very nice morning. I hereby stand to please welcome our honorable guests and office bearer to the dais. May I request our president of Alumni Association, Sri Hadibandhu sir, to please come up to the stage with our chief guest. May I request Patal Singh sir, Ramesh bhai, to please come up to the stage with guest of honor and our chief speaker. Subhas bhai. May I request Manasi ma'am, please come onto the dais. Can I request our chief speaker to come up to the stage, please? Thank you for honoring. May I request our Alumni Association members to please give a floral welcome to all of them. Please join your hands together to give a loud round of applause to each of them, very special and eminent people with us on this morning. Ma'am, may I request ma'am to please come and give the floral welcome to our chief guest. For the guest of honor and the chief speaker, for our president and our secretary. Vice President Niranjan Padi sir, please come to the stage. You are most invited now. दिन और समय खास नहीं होते हैं, खास बन जाते हैं जब खास लोग साथ आ जाते हैं. Today we are having very special morning because of the presence of our guests over the stage. It is a proud moment for the Regional Institute of Education Alumni Association to have this meeting, annual meet once in a year. All of us are so enthusiastic to meet with the first batch till the recent batch. Thank you to the college authority and to each and everyone present here for coming and honoring this day. May I request our guests to please declare the inauguration of this Alumni Association meeting by lighting the lamp. Please.
Now the lighting the lamp. We light the sacred lamp to dispel darkness, to awaken wisdom, spread the spirit of knowledge, hope, and togetherness. Once again, welcome you all on this 13th annual meet of our Alumni Association of this prestigious institution, RI Bhubaneswar.
Asito ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotir gamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya om shanti shanti शान्तिः अन्तरिक्षयः शान्तिः पृथिवीः शान्तिः ॐ. Thank you, ma'am. Shubham. Shubham. Sandhya Dhupam. Thank you for turning this enlightened day with soulful prayer and presence. May I request all of us, all of you, please stand up for the national anthem.
This is time for national anthem, ladies and gentlemen.
पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चर जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभाशिष मागे गाए तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगल धायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Ladies and gentlemen, invitees, dear friends, esteemed guests on the dais, I would like to now invite our President, Dr. Haribandhu Patnaik, to come over here and present the welcome address and introductory part. Thank you, sir.
Jai Jagannath. Jai Jagannath. Very good morning to all, one and all present in this hall. I welcome you all to this 13th annual meet of this vibrant organization. It is a great pleasure to welcome the renowned intellectual, former Vice Chancellor, Fakir Mohun University, Professor Dr. Kumar Vardas, our esteemed chief guest of this August function. He is PhD, DLIT, DSc, California, Professor of Applied Economics, Utkal University, former Vice Chancellor, Fakir Mohun University, Senior Economic Advisor, World Bank, Moscow, and a versatile genius and outstanding orator, a writer of 30 books and has guided 30 scholars for PhD and an erudite scholar. Now, we are honored to have you as our chief guest, and I once again welcome you. Another exceptionally brilliant, erudite scholar and illustrious alumnus of RI Bhubaneswar, eminent professor of philosophy, Utkal University, Professor Aditya Kumar Mohanty, our esteemed chief speaker of this day, a man of strong determination and a frontline researcher, high-ranked writer, author of many books on philosophy having value, and a versatile genius, a very good coordinator and outstanding orator. Professor Aditya Kumar Mohanty, he is at present, he is professor of philosophy, Central University, Tripura. He was former head and coordinator of Center of Advanced Study in Philosophy, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar. Has an outstanding academic career and is a gold medalist in philosophy. He obtained MPhil PhD from Nehu, Shillong, and has, to his credit, a number of research publications in Indian philosophy, analytic philosophy, and philosophy of religion and philosophy of values. Besides academic pursuit, he has consuming passion to serve the poor, deprived, and marginalized, especially children in need, care, and protection. He was really now the Adruta Children Home, which has started in 2000. Now it has spread to 11 districts, having 11 centers, and he has received a number of rewards, and I will say that for his academic excellence and for his selfless service for the marginalized section of the society. So, to name few, the Janaseva Award, Excellence Award, then we are having the Indradimna Award, then Saraswata Samman for Academic Excellence 2013, Gopabandhu Smriti Award for Social Service, Seva Samman Award, and he has got the Odisha Citizen Award in 2023, and he is known for his pioneering role in Renasa movement across India and is a member of the Global Advisory Committee of the Renasa Universal, where the moralists of the world unite together. So with this, I once again welcome our PG batchmate and my senior alumnus, Sri Dr. Aditya Kumar Mahanti, who are missed. And today's guest of honor, our principal, Professor Manasi Goswami. She is a man, she is physics and had done her PhD in nuclear physics. And we are fortunate that during this year, we have installed the two statues of Ramanujan, Srinivas Ramanujan Iyengar, and that of Homi Jahangir Bhava, and whom he really says, yes, we should give priority to this for the all alumni who will be here and all students that will be a source of inspiration. Yes, all the hostels are having the statues. And I am fortunate that during my tenure at this, we have installed in Asutosh Hostel, in Ramanujan Hostel, in Gopabandhu Hostel, and in Homihava Hostel. And I have the great fortune to be a student of all the four hostels. And so I want that my dear sisters and brothers, they will try for Sarojini Naidu Hostel and the Lakshmi Hostel. So this will be the agenda, but at the outset, I welcome once again, all the dignitaries on the dais, of the dais, and my respected fellow alumni members, without whose support and sincere effort, this function would not have a success. And once again, we have taken 1 point program that we will launch the website today, and that has been fulfilled. And I definitely express my sincere gratitude to all respected members of this alumni association who have extended their sincere and ungrudging help and the financial support to install this and to have this website to be open today. So I took it a challenge that let us only think that because she had a love for mathematics, she always say, you are not Hari Bandhu, you are Professor G.H. Hari. Many people say that Professor Hari is he. I am not Hari, but I love the real work of Srinivas Ramanujan. And that's why, as a man of mathematician, I will say, my respected members and all those who are present in this hall, we say that love all, harm none. Our love for the subject, for the profession, for the alma mater, for the parents and the motherland. Subtract hatred, jealousy, and ego. Multiply happiness and divide the sorrows. That is the way to be happy and gay. And this is possible only through parents' transformation and teachers' dedication and inspiration, students' imagination and intuition, and the teacher-taught relation, and all that is because of mother tongue education. So let us have a movement that this should be the priority, that we will have the mother tongue education in the primary level. Once again, I thank all those who have come to this, and I once again welcome all the dignitaries on the dash and of the dash. And lastly, I will say, Sarve bhavantu sukhina, Sarve santu niramaya, Sarve bhadrani pasyantu, Ma kaschid dukha bhag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamayo, Tamaso ma jyotirgamayo, Mruturmang amrutangamayo. Om Purnamidah Purnamidang Purnat Purnamchade Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnam Eva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Adivandu Patnaik, those that for their presidential address and welcome speech. And it was truly insightful for all of us. And it also reflected the passion for mathematics and passion for the institution, passion for the society. You are unique and distinct. Now, dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed judges, esteemed guests, we will be having a welcome song presentation by Adruta Children Home, Bhubaneswar. So I would like to request to present this. We are really grateful for their presence here on this 13th occasion, 13th Alumni Meet.
सभी अतिथियों को स्वागतम, सभी गुरुजनों को स्वागतम, सभी अतिथियों को स्वागतम, सभी गुरुजनों को स्वागतम। स्वागत करते हुए चलो सब मिलके गाएंगे, गलत मत कदम उठाओ, सोच कर चलो, विचार कर चलो, राहों की मुसीबतों को पार कर चलो। गलत मत कदम उठाओ, सोच कर चलो, विचार कर चलो, राहों की मुसीबतों को पार कर चलो। हम न बदले चाल अपनी अब घड़ी घड़ी, हम पे जिम्मेदारियां है देश की बड़ी, हम न बदले चाल अपनी अब घड़ी घड़ी। आग ले चलो चिराग ले चलो, आग ले चलो चिराग ले चलो, ये मस्ती होगी रंग भरे भाग ले चलो। गलत मत कदम उठाओ, सोच कर चलो, विचार कर चलो, राहों की मुसीबतों को पार कर चलो। चट्टान से तूफान की जगहों पे क्या असर, मत कदम उठाओ, सोच कर चलो, विचार कर चलो, राहों की मुसीबतों को पार कर चलो। गलत मत कदम उठाओ, सोच कर चलो, विचार कर चलो, राहों की मुसीबतों को पार कर चलो। सुस्वागतम, 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 सुस्वागतम।
Thank you for each and every member of Adrita Children Home. Who else than them can really know what is the struggle? And they have posed for us such a beautiful welcome song. Thank you, stars, stars of the night. Yes, let us all have a big clap for all these kids. Thank you, Ramesh bhai. Stars of the night are always there, whether they are visible in bright daylight or they are twinkling in dark night. We had few shining stars among us till the last day, last year, and now they are not with us. They are departed from us forever. I now request Subhas Raut sir to please come and offer a prayer for the departed soul of our Alumni Association members, those who are no more now. So,
Thank you, ma'am. Esteemed guests, dear friends, at this solemn moment of 13th alumni meet of this prestigious institution, let us take a pause to bow our heads in reverence and gratitude to the departed souls who once walked beside us, inspired us, and enriched our journey. They are no longer with us. Recently, we lost them. But the legacy of the influence of their values, wisdom, friendship will always live with us. Always live with us. To name a few, because I know there may be many who are unnoticed for us, who have not become members, might have lost them. Because this is an institution, thousands of passed out every year. And you touch any profession in the world over, you find somewhere or other one is identifying with this regional institute of education, Bhubaneswar. So we might have lost many of the, yes, great. So master might have lost many of them, but this is the prestigious legacy of this institution. Now to name a few, Dr. Shyam Sundar Pradhan, who breathed his last on 10th July 2024, who was a retired principal. Ramanath Panda, who breathed his last on 10th June 2025 by a tragic road accident, dear friends. Who was a Registrar General CAT, New Delhi, an outstanding writer and orator. We also lost Dr. Surendra Mohan Pani on 20th of July 2025, was a professor, retired as a principal of Radhanath Institute of Advanced Studies. We will be missing Dr. Subhash Chandra Pani, who lost his life on 4th of August 2025. He was a lecturer of English in RI Bhubaneswar for a period of time. He was IAS 1972 batch, a great scholar, a great writer. We also lost Sarath Kumar Nayak on 31st of August 2025 at the age of 74, who retired from Allahabad Bank, now it is Indian Bank, who also discharged diligently the duties of organizing secretary, vice president of our Alumni Association. He was very, very dynamic, very dynamic. Pyari Shyam Das, who lost his life on 1st of October, recently 2025, who retired as headmaster of NAC High School, Raurkela. We also be missing always Professor Sabita Prabha Patnaik, who lost her life 22nd of November, 22nd of November 2025, who retired as the principal. So as a professor, she was the chief guest. Even she attended Grace, our alumni mate, as a chief guest at our alumni meet 2022. Dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, our life moves from one incident to another. It is there and yet not there. So let us, whole of our life, be dedicated to the divine. At this juncture, I would like to sincerely request you to stand for a silent prayer for 1 minute. The prayer of these departed souls. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Now, this is the time, ladies and gentlemen, as I would like to repeat again, that this is the institution which saved our life. We have got everything, and that is dedicated to this prestigious institution. We have gathered here, and different participants, many of us from across different places, you have joined here. So now this is a moment to unveil the souvenir which showcases every memory and beautiful and very enlightenment articles. So on this occasion, I would like to request the and guests and eminent personalities to be here on this occasion to unveil this souvenir. At the same time, I would like to sincerely request the editorial board, Gagan Vihari Swai sir, Chakradhar sir, and J.K. Sishu Goswami also, please, if you can join. That was the unveiling of souvenir, and I have the immense privilege, and it's a blessed moment for me to read out the message from none other than His Highness the Governor of Odisha on this occasion for all of us. This is the message, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to take this privilege and honor to read out the message from Dr. Hari Babu Kambati, the governor, esteemed governor of our Odisha. I am pleased to know that the Alumini Association of Regional Institute of Education NCRT Bhubaneswar is celebrating its 13th anniversary on December 28, 2025. A souvenir is also being brought out to commemorate the event. I am confident that this milestone will mark 13 years of meaningful connection among alumni, continued engagement with the alma mater, and efforts to strengthen the bonds of fellowship while contributing to the growth and legacy of the Regional Institute of Education, Bhubaneswar. I am also hopeful that the souvenir being brought out on this occasion will serve as a valuable keepsake documenting the journey of the association, highlighting key activities, memorable reunions, and the shared experiences of its members over the years. I wish the association many more years of active collaboration, commentary, and meaningful initiatives in the service of education and institutional excellence. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir, for reading out the message for this on this occasion. Now it's the time to pin upon a very important event of the day, that is inauguration of the website of Alumni Association of Regional Institute of Education, Bhubaneswar. Now, my one question is, why are some people outside this room? Why are these people inside the room? The only one thing is that we are all connected, so we are together. If more people will be connected, the number will be much more. And it is one of the platform in which we will get connected. Therefore, I request Munshi Nazmul Hassan, BSc B.Ed, 4-year integrated course alumni of physics honors of my own batch, who had designed and has done the work for us. May I request him to please come over. 1995 pass out batch of physics honors, right, sir?
So it has been 30 years now. I'll just request. No, it is just it's getting the system ready actually. କେମିତି ମାଧବ କ୍ରୋମ୍ ୱେବସାଇଟ୍
This website was a long awaiting event, and all of us being longing for it since a few years, and we wanted to have it so that we will get connected with all our old friends, with the the batches who had been passed, and also some of the information like what were the courses and what is the present scenario. Because when we leave the college, it become very difficult for us to come back to the college time and again. And so this was long awaiting, and it is an honor for us to have it today. And yes, sir.
So
Subhas,
now
sir.
I would like to invite our esteemed chief guest of this occasion just to click here, please, if you can join us. This is indeed a historic moment for all of us.
Goswami ma'am, may I please request you to please come forward to bless us? We are the student of this organization. May I please request Aditya Kumar Mahanti sir to please join us?
Yes.
So click on the enter.
Now it's the time. Professor Kumar Bardas is going to click on it in order to open the site. Regional Institute of Education, Bhubaneswar Alumni
This is
Association.
it. This is truly historic moment for all of us. Dear ladies and gentlemen, friends. Thank you so much. This is a great achievement, and this has been long-standing demand, and the dream came true. And from the click of your fingers, sir, we are really blessed. That please take a seat.
May I request now Munshi Nazmul Hassan to please.
Madam, because she is the man
Yes.
physics.
Physics, yes.
Because you
Yes.
passed out on 95, she joined in 97.
96.
So, Munshi Nazmul ji, please, the stage is now yours. Now, please.
Respected chief guest of honor, our alumni members, and all of you who are the great educators of today's. It's my honor to be speaking to all of you in this august company of yours. At the outset, I would want to thank the executive members and the members of the website development committee for their constant encouragement as well as support in all the phases of development of this website. So I would love to take you through the website and the pages and what it may mean to all of us. So basically, I was just, uh, as Josna and other told that I joined RI in 1991 and passed out in 1995. So by the third year, we were getting a certificate by the name Regional College of Education. So in the fourth year, we got a new certificate that was Regional Institute of Education. Small history. But more than that, in 1991, when I joined, in my education period, one of our education sir told about Kothari Commission, which was set up in 1964, which came up with a statement that the destiny of our India is decided in its classroom. It's a very profound statement. At the same time, I was thinking what was the confidence that he had about saying that the destiny of our nation is decided in its classrooms. It's a coincidence. Just a year before that, those people probably who were getting ready to provide the leadership for the future classrooms, they already started the first batch. That was 1963, first batch of RI started. So it was little ahead of time. It's ahead of lot of things. Today, had it just been a website, there was no need to inaugurate it. It's not a website. It is something that captures the experience, expertise, expectations, and emotions of the last 60 plus years. So when all these things are getting captured, it has to be celebrated. So today we are not launching a website, we are launching a celebration of the legacies that has been there for the last 60 years and that has been silently working towards developing and guiding our education landscape. And being at RI, I never realized that. But while developing the website, I understood that It is such a great moment for me to be able to talk to you and understand you. So I feel very proud and excited to take you through the website today. So this website, if you can see the first page, it's the home page. Homepage, we have the Alumni Association of RI welcomes you home. And you can see a gate. Probably this is the gate that most of us has entered through. The shape might have been changed, the location might have been moved from this side to the other side, but there is has always been the first step that you would have ever taken. It has been through the gate only. And then we move to the next part, which talks about a bit of walking through the legacy that lives on. I think most of you know this space. Uh, and then we try to move into the echoes of the days that defined us. I try to capture the LT room where most of you have spent most of our time. And then this website, the first page talks about different pages like alumni association page, alumni network page, event publication page, collaborate and contribute page, forever alumni, and governance and documents. So these are the 6 pages that you would find in this particular website. In addition to that, the first page, we have also put a video, short video about our RI. I would love to play it for a moment, which will give you a better idea like how RI probably looks today. There's an audio also being played. Uh, Currently, the audio is not playing here, but there is a video which takes you through the campus and lot of places. You can see the canteen, you can see the classrooms, you can see the people playing games and all, and different kinds of other areas. This audio won't be recorded further, so absolutely no problem, sir. সেটা অন করুন। इससे जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी। Okay, so this is the first page. Now coming back to the second page, which is a member network page. Now this particular page, sorry, alumni association page is the second page. We have uh, message from our president. We have message from our secretary sir. We have message from Sri Subhash Chandra Chaudhary sir, who has been a coordinator for the website development. Josna Das. We have also kept Sri Dilip Kumar Gardnek sir's message. He's one of the senior most person who started his journey in 1963. I haven't kept a. Yes, he is present today. I'm very proud to see him. Would love to get inspiration from him, sir. Uh, uh, there is no photo right now and the video right now because it came a bit late to me. But definitely we'll add a photo and we'll capture his videos, and you can just play and listen to your leaders who have worked and provided you the leaderships. Now coming back to the if you just go down, then it goes to from our memories to the story of RI. So we have divided RI into a couple of decades, like 1960s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s, and then modern age. And if you click on this, you would get a lot of data about it. As of now, I still need a lot of data to be collected from all of you. So right now, this page needs your support and academic input, but the format and the things are ready. When you will be able to give me some data on it, I'll be able to update it. And at the same time, if you want to see what happens in the 60s or what happens in the 70s or 80s and all, so for every era, we have taken up 4 or 5 milestones, which would be added, and it requires a lot of support from the people who have already, experienced those periods. So we like to take the inputs and add to the data. It becomes a very living data for all of us. The next phase is our mentor network, which is a directory first of all, and here you will can see all the people. So right now the names of all 500 people who have passed out from RI, sorry, who are members of this particular is there. You can search them from batch wise. You can also search them from your courses that they have completed. You can also search them from the locations where they are currently. This is based on the data that I have received for 500 members. We would also want to have more about them. So there is a scope to write about each one of you, and which becomes part of, permanently becomes part of these publications in the web pages. This member network also allows new members to join in. So any member or even you people can write your name, write your email ID, mobile number, and uh, and then fill up the details. And simply, if you click register now, you would be able to register here. So this is online ready. The backend is also ready, and I haven't yet activated it much because I also want to give you a proper little bit of brief about what you can do so that it works out. It also allows you to add your college time photo, family photo, even current photo. In case you are restricted with uh, uh, you don't have a certain devices, you can take your photo and you can just click and upload it. So the system has the photo integrated into it. You can just click on it, add your camera, and just add to it. You will be able to add about it. The next page which we have is our events and publication page. Now, this is a page where we need to, right now we have kept some representative pictures, but we need to talk with the management people and find out what are the events that they're planning and what are already the events that already has happened. And so all the events and other things can be added. Similarly, there is a sections for alumni achievement page within the same page that also can be integrated into it. We have a page for collaborations and contributions where any one of you, and there are a lot of people who are here who have been contributing to the website as well as to the alumni. Some of them are donating for students, somebody is providing training to the people. So all the work that you have been doing, that can be captured into the website, and that will be a permanent feature of it. One thing which I would want to tell all of you, that there is a section for events and publications. Now, all of you are here, we all will be here. Now, after 100 years or 50 years or 30 years, what will survive is our work. Like today, I was just thinking about somebody on Kalidas who wrote a lot of books. We have Ramcharitmanas written by great persons. Today, none of those people are here. Their works still here. You are blessed to be one of the best people from academic perspective. I would want a structured way where your work can be published, your research work on education, pedagogy, technology, psychology, and how we can impact our educational futures. So the publication support part is very much available here. The next one is a forever alumni. I would talk about little bit later. I want to say the page called governance and documents. So this particular page, you would find all the executive members with their photos, and we also need to provide details. Wherever we don't have a photo is because I need those photos to be updated here. This also takes care of certain documents which are like our articles of associations, our transactionals, financial details, any kind of documents which somebody would want to know how the organization is functioning as a whole. That is also being possible to add in this particular site. This particular site, we have a governance and documents page. I have tried to draw a sketch of Chakradhar sir here. If you can see this, this is as a mark of respect and dedication, and for the man who has been providing a lot of data to me, and I'm sure he had worked day and night to call many of you to become part of the member. We'll add also the pictures of images of some of the other executive members here so that they all come. The last one, which is my forever alumni. Just now we paid tribute to some of our people who passed out. So this is the page for the people who have already left the world. So I have, again, we have kept some of the pictures and and then you can just click on it. You can write your tribute for them, and those tributes will remain there forever. This particular page, if you look at it, this particular graphics that has been created. This is Regional College of Education. From there, we are looking at Utkal University. And if you look at the moon here, this is where all our forever alumni have reached now. They are in the August company of Jagannath ji. They are with them. So these moons inspires us. They will be, blessing us from there. Not only today, many days, probably years after, when some of us, even I and all, probably will be in that company as well. So we need that blessing from those people. They are the people to me. All of us are alumni. They are forever alumni. So that is where the whole concept of this website has come. So typically, these are the pages of the website that has been created. I just want to tell you the idea of this website is to become a living library for all of us. We, after 50 years, 40 years, 30 years, we want to capture your expertise and your knowledge and make it available for the future generations. All the alumni will definitely come, but I want people from the academics and the world of education to come visit the site to learn what the next generation should learn. And that is where your expertise will matter a lot, and that is how the whole idea of this website has been created. So I just want to tell you that for me it is an emotion. It is my commitment that if you find any value additions to be done in the website, or any kind of changes that you want, any suggestions, any kind of creative work that you want to put into it, we are ready for it. This is being created by my company only, and this company is fully owned, controlled, and managed by the alumni of RI only. Uh, and Josna is also one of the director of the company, and we are pass out of 91, 95. We studied together, uh, and she is from geology honors. I was from physics honors. So the only period we could meet was chemistry and education. And probably the whatever learning, unlearning, and relearning that has happened over a period of time, uh, we'll be very privileged to start the process of learning again from all of you. I know there are a lot of people here who passed out even I was not born at that time. I understand. And I also understand that you are so much an inspiration for all of us, that your very presence, your very, a call or a talk or a small lecture on anything, that sets the tone for us and gives us a goal for us for the next couple of years. So this is just a beginning. The website is just a beginning, and I'm looking forward to make it a living encyclopedia in those sense. And that is where it will come. Alumni will definitely come. Let all those who are interested in education visit the office, visit the website. This is my goal, and I'm sure that with your help and cooperations, we'll be able to take it there. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Munshi ji. Thank you, Munshi Nazmul Hassan, 1991-95 Physics Honors batch. Thank you for making the honor. Yes, you can please. It's the time to know what actually we have done throughout the year. So, may I request the Secretary of Alumni Association, uh, Ramesh Patal Singh ji, to please present the annual report.
Thanks to Nazmul. Then it is respected chief guest, esteemed guest, and my dear alumni. I take the privilege to welcome you all to the auspicious occasion of the 13th anniversary of the Alumni Association of RI, Bhubaneswar. I am honored to present the secretary's update report. I didn't write. I said it is an update only of the Alumni Association of RI, Bhubaneswar for the session 2025. As we gather to celebrate the 13th anniversary of our Alumni Association, we are pleased to share with you the various activities and achievements of the past year. We began the year by displaying the Alumni New Year greeting. Sometimes the New Year is coming, greeting banner in a prominent place in the RI building, marking our presence and commitment to our alma mater. We also shifted the biogas plant that was there. There was a lot of complaint to Asutosh Hostel for better maintenance and sustainability. I said because it is now functioning. We organized Professor R.C. Das Memorial Lecture featuring Professor Kalyani Samantray, former professor, Utkal University, as speaker. As speaker, we are also associated in disbursement of financial support to the RI students sponsored by alumnus Sri Subhash Chandra Chaudhary, Chairman Vikas Educational Charitable Trust. We felicitated outstanding scholars from different batches at the 62nd annual day celebration of RI Bhubaneswar. 6 students from 6 departments, the best student of the year, they were given mementos. We congratulated and felicitated Professor Prakash Chandra Agarwal on his promotion to Joint Director NCRT and acknowledged his contribution to our Alumni Association. We shifted to a new room, number 175, thanks to his initiative. This year, we welcomed Professor Manasi Goswami, Principal, and organized a plantation program in our presence. We are grateful for our support and involvement in our activities. We celebrated Teachers' Day and visited former teachers to pay tribute. We formed subcommittees to expedite our development, focusing on alumni engagement, fundraising, website development, and more. It was a privilege to interact and welcome newly admitted students during the induction program. We are involved in the annual sports day, a running shield sponsored by the Alumni Association, presented by Sri Sahadev Malik, former secretary, for the house adjudged for best March past, and a running cup for outstanding literary achievement. Our current membership stands 503, and we are striving to expand it. We are offering prospective membership to the final year students of different batches on payment of 100 only, with the balance of 900 payable within 3 years. Because we want more member, as soon as final students they join, paying 100 only, a nominal fees, then they may take 3 years to pay back all these 900 remaining. Sadly, we lost several esteemed members this year. We organized condolence meeting to pay our respects. Highlights of the year include the inauguration of Srinivas Ramanujan statue by Professor P.C. Agarwal on 13th 13th October 2025, and Homi Jahangir Bhava statue by Professor Manasi Goswami on 13 and 31st. It's like that. It is presented by our very generous, benevolent, whatever say, they love their alma mater, that is Dr. Hadibandhu Patnaik, our president, and our Subhash Chandra Chaudhary, that is Homi Baba statue, was presented by them. They don't want that their name should be called or like that. So thank you so much for doing it. And Principal President has already announced other two are remaining. Many are coming forward to complete that. That will be doing it, completing it soon. That is Sarojini and Lakhimbai. Yes, we have also celebrated birth anniversary of Utkalmani Gopavendra Das, Srinivas Ramanujan. That is on 22nd only, Mathematics Day, it was celebrated. Madam was present at Gopavendra Hostel and Ramanujam Hostel, respectively. We are grateful to Munshi Najmul. Just he presented his website, and he worked very hard. That is for designing, and I assured him he had a virtual program beforehand. He wanted that it should be inaugurated in this auspicious day, and we assured him, and we could do it. I think whatever we feel like when you are there, we can do it. Designing our Alumni website, and he has inaugurated. I have written it. Soon it will be inaugurated. It is already inaugurated. Thanks once again to Najmul. Now, EC members, and invitees have worked tirelessly to ensure the smooth functioning of our Alumni Association. We are inspired by our esteemed members' dedication and look forward to continuing our welfare activities. We love our alma mater and dream of making it the best in the world. That is like a child. We sometimes feel like making it the best and we'll do it. I welcome you once again and wish you all a very happy, prosperous New Year 2026. Jai Bharat.
Thank you, Secretary Saab, for presenting the annual report. And now it's time, ladies and gentlemen, to invite our Chief Speaker of this occasion, Professor Aditya Kumar Mahanti, former Professor of Philosophy of Utkal University. Sir, we are delighted to have you here, and please address us with your wisdom and words.
Namaskar to all of you. When I'm greeting you, I'm quite sure that I'm greeting fellow mates. Some are earlier and some later. 50 years back, I was a student of this. 74, I passed. So much water has flown down the river Ganges. Many students have come and gone. Esteemed president and his team, the office bearers, all of them are so able and competent. The deliberations are eloquent testimony to the excellence in the respective fields. Revered chief guest, Professor K.B. Das, my younger brother, and Professor Goswami, the principal, who has, during her short tenure, she has made a dent, impression, which enriches the legacy of RI. Now, in the morning, I was thinking, why this alumni meet? Because almost in every institution, we have a alumni association. Why so? Then the answer came that we constitute I'm somehow allergic to sounds. We constitute or we form an alumni association because everyone wants to go back to the past. This website and everything that you say, when you meet, now I was not able to recognize my friends whom I'm meeting out for 45, 50 years. 50 years is a long, complete life almost. So, because they are beyond recognition, it is because of the impression of time. Time has its own impression. Whether you want it or not, you will grow. And we grow from our first childhood to second childhood. Old age is the second childhood. Because in old days, we behave like children. You are born as a grandson and you pass out as a grandfather or grandmother, isn't it? So this is a journey from the first childhood when a child is ushered in till you breathe your last. But why do you want to go back to the past? Why do you want? Please don't shout. No talk, no talk. It's a minimum thing, at least from teachers, it is expected that when something takes place, one thing at a time. That is the secret of success. One thing at a time and do it well. We cannot do many things at a time. So you must be thinking that why is so allergic to sound? Some people have limitations. As a teacher, I never tolerate sound. And I don't, you cannot do two things at the same time. You are listening to music, you are missing your letters in the book. You are concentrating on the book, you are missing the letter. That is what human mind is atomic. Now, why do you want to go back to the past? It is because the more we grow, the more the past becomes lively. We still remember our school days, our regional days, with Arsidas in chair, so strict. If somebody commits a mistake and it takes off his specs, something is going to happen. You're so strict and disciplinarian. So there are many memories which fade to oblivion. So this is an occasion, this is a forum which helps us which enables us to recall, to memorize, to go back to the past. Friends, there is a pleasure in living your past, reliving your past. Past cannot be relive the past. We were doing this, there were teachers, there were friends. So, going back to the past is one of the very psychic dispositions which everyone has. Suppose you have done something very good in the past, you remember it, you like to repeat it to your friends. This is what I was. You must have seen old people going on a morning walk. Do you know, if from vantage point, you see, everyone talks about his achievements. When I was an IS officer, I did this, I did that. So very often, we take pride in our past. Why? Because past is the foundation on which the present and future is built. We say the regional college institute of education is 4 floors. No, 1/4 floor is under foundation. The deeper the foundation, the more secure is the house. So the foundation is more important. Who are our foundations? Friends, it has been said that behind every successful man, either there is a great teacher or a great mother. Mother means parents. We learn from two main sources: the parental upbringing, the way the parents have infused or injected or values in you. That has made us what we are today. And then teacher. So behind every successful man, either there are parents or teachers. I remember, I will take 2 minutes to tell you, because we are running behind the schedule and chief guest will be speaking. No, when I was doing my research in Nehu, I was a scholar, a research scholar from government. I was sponsored. Before that, few months before that, there was a Dhan, vice chancellor. He was murdered point blank. So Indira Gandhi sent B.D. Sharma, who is no more, as a special vice administrator with special powers. Synod, syndicate, everything is vested in one person. Indira Gandhi personally said, how come the vice chancellor is murdered on point blank when he was reading newspaper? And at first instance, he convened a meeting of research scholars and professors. He said, what is the trouble with you? Very, very important. Please, I always remember this. Very tall man, very imposing figure. I was a research scholar. He said, ask the professors, why did it come to such a pass that a vice chancellor is murdered point blank? Almost every professor, most of the professors said, all the professors, it is because of politicization, interference of politicians. That university doesn't have an academic ambience. After hearing everybody, B.D. Sharma said, dear friends, who has created a politician? The politicians who are interfering, who are polluting the academic ambience, once upon a time he was your student. You could not create a good person. How do you expect a good politician? Then he said, friends, look, whether you are a sannyasi or a politician or a doctor or an engineer or an advocate or a teacher or a social activist, everyone is a product of a class. He asked, at least if he's a graduate, he was with the teachers for 16 years. You could not inject right values in him. How do you expect that when he joins politics, a bad man will become good? Everyone was silenced. So friends, as somebody is remarking, or making an observation, that the future of the country is made in the classrooms. It's profoundly true. It is a paramount truth that whatever we are today, in whichever profession we belong to or practices that we undertake, once upon a time, it was my teacher, it was our teachers who taught us. They not only gave us knowledge, but the eye contact, the ideas and ideals they carried, they have influenced our life today even. So a teacher never dies. The legacy of the teacher is never lost. A teacher lives through his students. I still remember our primary school teachers we are greatly influenced and inspired by them. They are not there, but we still carry the ideals in us, in our words, in our actions. That is why it is said, the teacher may die, but the legacy of the teacher, the ideas and ideals he cherished and practiced, that never dies. It continues the students. How important is the profession? We don't realize this. As teachers, what is your contribution to the society? There is a great saying that a lamp does not know how much darkness it removes. A lamp is burning. The lamp does not know how much darkness it removes. A teacher does not know how many people he has inspired in the capacity of a teacher. So teaching is a most foundational, most fundamental institution in our society. If there is decadence, if politicians become corrupt, if teachers don't teach, if doctors become too very professional, they don't take it as a mission, but as a profession, that is because somewhere the teachers have failed. The person who is engaged in kidney theft, he must be a very skilled doctor. You go for ulcer, he treats your ulcer and takes away kidney. Just a pickpocket takes your money. How skilled is the surgeon? Efficiency. But what is consequential is not only efficiency, but values. It is in the classrooms, friends, in the families, that the values are cultivated. They are instilled in the children. So as is your childhood, as is your upbringing, as is your exposure in the education, so is your future. So we are what we are because of the past. That is why it is necessary and it is very significant that we form such associations and go back to the past, remember what we did, our successes and failures. Our failures also are assets because we learn from our mistakes. Mankind learns more by committing mistakes than by wisdom. You learn the importance of trees by destroying forest, isn't it? So supposing you fall sick, how much of learning you have about health rules? You understand health rules more intensely, intimately when you fall sick. So mankind learns by committing mistakes. We are passing through a stage. We have come to a time when before humanity, there are two choices, exclusive choices, either to live together or to die together. Because man's capacity to destroy has increased so much. If I want to kill my neighbor, I also get killed. So it is an existential option, whether to live together or to die together. So friends, the people who are no more with us, just imagine. Once, maybe down the time, after 15 or 20 years, if this alumni continues, then we will be remembered here. So we are remembered in our absence. And another important thing comes to my mind is this, that when you are taken care of by your parents, you don't realize how important it is. When you are when you are being taught by your teacher, you do not know how important it is. You realize its importance when you grow older and older. The more you grow older, the more you feel, what is my parents are no more. But I know that without the love and succor, food is not the only nourishment. Love is important. The protective love of the mother, the parents, the guidance of our teachers, the ideas and ideals that have influenced us, all these work as our assets on which we have built up. And more you grow, more and more you look back, you know how important it was to read under teachers. We had great teachers, those who were there are many, brother, they are pretty senior to me. 64 they have passed. It is really heartening, it is very exciting that they are with us today. Now, think of those days when we were taught by Miss Belepa. He remained a spinster. A motherly love. See, I remember her words. Children, do you know how much of trouble your mother must have taken to bring you up? Be worthy of it. Aithal, Lakshmanan, and there are Gaurani Ghosh. You see, there are legendary teachers. Now, teachers are more into publications, showcasing their AI. Now the AI has come, it is going to kill the creativity of man. You need not read books, just on fingertips you get everything. So we are entering into a very, very delicate stage. Now there is a decadence of teaching, I tell you. This decadence in society is a testimony that somewhere teachers have failed in bringing up a new community who are value-oriented or value-centered. Why this has come? For that also teachers are responsible. A teacher could not produce a good teacher. That is why it is time for introspection. We have to pause and think for a while as to where have you gone wrong. And once the education system is toned up, the future is bright. And if you try now, then after 30 years, you are going to get a generation who are not only efficient, but also value-centric. The crisis today is not a crisis of wealth, because the earth has the capacity to feed 10 times the population. Nature is so bountiful. But the crisis is a crisis of human mind, human psyche. It is a crisis of values. Mankind, as I will take 1 minute. Now, one of the ironies and paradoxes is this, that humanity has grown in wisdom, knowledge. Then why there is a lack of understanding? Russia-Ukraine war, Israel and Palestine war. Because man is so very developed. Man is thinking of going to the outer space. But why they can't understand each other? What prevents them from thinking that the person who is living on the other side of the national boundary is also he's also a human being. I could have been he could have been me. Where have you lost the path? We are so wise and we are talking on fingertips, you get everything. But why is it that what has stood on my way so that I fail to understand, appreciate, and empathize with my neighbor? This is $1 million question which needs to be addressed. Why mankind has gone? When the countries like US, USSR, China, they are proud of their arsenals, capacity to destroy. Who is the number one? A country who has maximum number of nuclear heads. You see how the things have turned topsy-turvy, upside down. Man has come to a stage where he is proud of his capacity to destroy 5,000 kilometers missiles. So it is time not only for us, but the primary responsibility lies with the teachers, because they are in a man-making mission. What is a mission? Teaching is my profession. I've been teaching for the last 48 years. 77 I'm teaching. Still I'm teaching. What have you done? Man-making is the mission of a teacher. So when does it become mission? When your profession is pursued with passion, that becomes a mission. If a doctor, by profession is a doctor, but when his profession becomes secondary and it has become mission, then he ignores the money, the comforts, and takes care of the patient, because the profession is tempered with passion. So teaching is not simply a profession, it should be pursued with mission. Thank you. Namaskar.
Heap of thanks to Aditya Kumar Mahanti sir for your billion-dollar question, reliving the past, and letting us know really what we always actually have realized, that the absence echoes one's presence more than ever. Thank you, sir. Now it's the time to hear to the lady of the physics, a very friendly face to all of us. Goswami ma'am, may I please have the privilege to listen few words from you.
Thank you. Good morning, one and all present over here. Honorable Chief Guest of this morning, Professor Kumar Das sir, former Vice Chancellor, Fakir Mohan University. Honorable Chief Speaker of this morning, Professor Aditya Kumar Mohanty, former Professor of Philosophy, Utkal University. Professor M.P. Sinha sir, our former principal of this institute. Esteemed President of Alumini Association, Dr. Haribandhu Patnaik sir. Honorable Secretary of Alumni Association, Mr. Ramesh Chandra Patal Singh sir. Honorable Vice President of Alumni Association, Dr. Niranjan Padhi sir. Respected faculty members of RI Bhubaneswar, and our cherished alumni. Good morning to all my alumni, and I extend a very hearty greetings to you all on this annual meet, and welcome home. It is an incredible honor for me to stand before you. This is my first address to an alumni meet. So it is a very memorable moment and very emotional moment for me to address a alumni meet for the first time in my life. So this is a very pleasant and pride moment for the institute, for the alma mater. So on behalf of RI Bhubaneswar, from your institute, from your alma mater, I once again extend a very warm welcome to you all. I hope this day will be quite memorable, and throughout the day you will enjoy your ultimate pleasure. This is the day we are here to reconnect ourselves, to reminisce, and to celebrate the bond that ties us together. You all are living legacy of this institute, and the successful journey that you all have started from this institute is a very powerful testament to the values, to the knowledge, to the skill, competency that you have learned from here, that is instilled in you. Believe me, an institute is never recognized for its infrastructure. An institute is always identified with its products, and you all are the living products. See, when we say this is an institute, this is the school where Subhash Chandra Bose has studied. This is the school where Sri Aurobindo has studied. So this is I remember once I had been to when I was at Mysore, I had been in a small school at Kerala. And that school in that town called Kannanur was recognized as P.T. Usha school. So if you ask someone to take you to that school, they used to say this was a government school and very ordinary looking school, but this was recognized by P.T. Usha. That are you going to P.T. Usha school? So that is the identification of an institute. So you all are the identification marks, are the biomarkers of this institute who have taken this institute to such an height. And this, your success stories and your cooperation, collaboration, contribution has helped this institute to grow year by year. So these are few developments that has happened to this institute, that is your alma mater, that at present we are in a very transformative state, that the institute is now going to be an university. So it has already been declared. So in the next academic session, all the activities of a university will start. So be very proud of this institute that we have transformed from Regional College of Education to Regional Institute of Education, now to be an university. So this is how that our institute is growing like you all. So never say that we are becoming old. We are growing. So a growing organization can never be an old organization. Yes. Now, few things I hope definitely you will like to know from me, that our NEP 2020 NCFSE, that already it has been implemented in our institute, in our teacher training programs, and we are going for ITEP program, that is Integrated Teacher Education Program, approved by NCT. Next year onward, our BSc BEd and BA BEd admission will be followed through our ITEP program, and your common entrance test will be conducted by NTA, National Testing Agency. But we will conduct our CEE examination selection test for other RIs for the courses like BEd, 2 years BEd, 2 years MEd, integrated BEd MEd, MA education with educational technology, that is only for RI Nellore, and MSc Ed, that is for 6-year integrated MSc Ed that is running at Mysore, RI Mysore. So all this common entrance test will be conducted by RI Bhubaneswar through CEE for the year 2026. For other RIs, as you know, we have now RI Ajmer, RI Bhubaneswar, RI Bhopal, RI Shillong, RI Nellore, and RI Mysore. So, and for the better academic activities, we have so far signed 10 MOUs with different reputed institutes across the country. The most significant one is that we have signed a MOU with our UNESCO at 14th of October very recently, so that our health and well-being, that program will be taken, will be inculcated in our BSc B.Ed, BA B.Ed, our integrated courses for the pre-service programs. So this is our first international MOU with UNESCO. So, and you'll be happy to know that now 23 research scholars with all NET qualified research scholars are working here for their research programs. We are going to publish one research journal also very soon, and we have applied for the ISBN number. So a Scopus type of research journal will be published from here. So any one of you, they can contribute for this journal and get their paper published here. Now you'll be happy to know that few years back we had lot of vacant posts, but now the present director, Professor Dinesh Prasad Saklani ji, he is good enough and very kind enough that mostly posts are filled up. So we have no grievance for our shortage of staff members. Now your family is full family. Now another two, three good news I will give you, that this year we are going to construct 2 hostels, 250 seated, one boys hostel, one girls hostel. And this will be constructed this year. Along with that, we are going to construct one big auditorium, 1,500 seated auditorium with all ultra-modern facilities like balcony, this, that, and all we are going to construct. And along with that, that institute is badly in need of a fire safety system. So we are going to install that one, and that's it itself will cost around 2 crore. So all near about 200 crores have been sanctioned this year for 2 hostels, 1 auditorium, and fire safety system. So we are very much thankful to our Ministry of Education and NCRT for granting our request for all these things. And very recently, that CPWD DG visited our RI Bhubaneswar, and he advised me that henceforward, madam, whenever you are asking for any construction work, go for massive one. Massive one means don't ask for 200 and 250 boys hostel, girls hostel, go for 400. And it should be vertical. As you know, we say always, we have become very proud to say 100 acre, 100 acre. But now that 100 acre is not sufficient. So we'll have to go for our vertical construction. So I will be proposing what 400 seated boys hostel and 1 separate building for library. These 2 is in my agenda. We have engaged some architect to give us this design. So in future also, because as it is going to be an university, so we need these types of facilities. And because of we are having very good number of faculty members, very talented, very convicted, dedicated faculty members, the performance of our students have really increased. Genuinely, I am telling, they have really increased, and our student performance is now better. Attendance, we are monitoring very strictly. So now the institute is gaining its old reputation as a reputed institute. And without DM school also, the institute is not complete. And very recently, DM school has been declared as PM3 DM school. And we have got the very good amount for its infrastructure also. So this is what about the present status of the institute. And I hope you will be happy to know all these facts so that you carry a good vibes with you. And now come to the Alumni Association. They are our friend, philosopher guide, our local guardian for every other thing. We need the help of Alumni Association. And I will acknowledge the Alumni Association contribution. Already Patal Singh sir has highlighted those things which he had done. But really, I acknowledge, I genuinely appreciate the work done by our Alumni Association. The installation of statues at all the hostels is really a very great work. And Alumni Association will be remembered forever for installing such statues in our hostels. And another one, the financial help. I am telling very genuinely, the financial help courtesy our Vikas Educational Trust through our Subhash Chandra Chaudhary sir was very timely and very appropriate. As you know, our students, they come from very middle class, lower middle class families. Now the cost of living, particularly the internship, has increased from 2 months to 4 months. Our other school exposure programs are also, we are taking them outside. So sometimes they find it very difficult to manage their finance. So sir has helped through his charitable trust. So I genuinely acknowledge, sir, your very timely and very appropriate help, which have saved the career of our needy students. And continuously this our alumni association, you all are helping us for maintaining our greenery of this institute. Plantation drive, every very often, for every occasion, our Patal Singh sir and our Hadibandhu sir, they come with few plants and they plant here and there everywhere. Now whatever plants you see, mostly it has been contributed by our alumni association. And the sparkling very long and what shield given by the Alumni Association for our March past winner is really very eye-catching, and that is also praiseworthy. So this is in short, I wish that our more and more alumni member, they should join hands, that I will not say young alumni, old alumni, alumni is alumni. So senior alumni, junior alumni, one more group of alumni need to be groomed by the senior alumni people, so that they should come forward. They are now sitting here, so they should join hand, because if you come together, that is the beginning. If you stay together, that is your progress. If you work together, that becomes your success. Now, as in the morning also sir was telling, the Alumni Association is the embodiment of past, future, and present. So let us celebrate this day as we celebrate the past, our present, and future, to make this day very memorable. Once again, I welcome you all. I wish that you have a very good day, very enjoyable day. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for those insightful words. And I know you have always been become source of inspiration for us. On behalf of Alumni Association, we extend our thanks because whenever we approached you, ma'am, you have always come up unconditional support and strength for the Alumni Association. We remain inspired by your valuable words. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time to listen to our honorable chief guest, Professor Dr. Kumar Badas, Professor earlier Utkal University, Applied Economics, former Vice Chancellor, Fakir University, and Senior Economic Advisor, World Bank, Moscow. So we are really immensely privileged and blessed to have you here, sir. We would like to eagerly look forward to your words of wisdom on this occasion. Sir, please.
A hearty welcome, warm welcome to all of you, distinguished guests, invited members, distinguished friends, very senior friends, Dr. Vijay sir, some of my students, Professor P.K. Das, and all other important, eminent dignitaries, I'm very fortunate to be amongst you today, and I'm also very thankful to Professor Haribandhu Patnaik, President of the Association, and the Secretary, and Dr. Subhash Chaudhary, uh, Dr. um, Dr. Niranjan Padi on the dais, my senior colleague, Professor Aditya Mahanti, who happens to be the chief speaker here, and Principal Madam Dr. Manasi Goswami, and many other who I may leave by mistake. Some name I may miss. So on this occasion, I am extremely delighted to share some of my unconventional thinking, which has evolved over the years. I am also retired. I am also one of the alumni of Utkal University. I was student there, was teacher and professor, and finally vice chancellor of another university. So over the years, I have developed some unconventional but not radical thinking over the years relating to life, relating to teaching, learning, educational system, life, over the years. So it may sound very radical at the outset, but it is really not radical, it is very realistic and practical. Some of the views are as follows. We have been in the educational system, many of my senior teachers are also sitting with lot of experience. So with all my reverence, with all my respect to the seniority, with all my respect to the very senior teachers and professors, those who are no more with us also, so those things, if I recollect and remember those things, over the years, which Professor Aditya Mahanti was referring to, over the years, which has gone wrong, our educational system is evolving, no doubt, developing, no doubt, but in the world educational map, in the map of world educational system, our Indian education system has no place, no place. Matter of regret, you may not agree with the index. The index may be mechanical, may be myopic, may be wrong, but fact remains in the quality of education which we have been focusing. From the beginning, we have been focusing quality, quality, quality. On the same front, the highest focus has been fraught with highest failure. Over the years, over the decades, almost 8 decades after independence, this has become institute, then it has been going to become university. Utkal University, one of the best university we know. We are product of Utkal University or some university. In Odisha, almost we have now 15 or 16 universities. In number, we have been growing. It has been a number game, but quality is at stake. Quality of research, quality of teaching also. The classroom is having less number of students. In the higher education, this is more pronounced. This problem is more pronounced in higher education because the option is given and the NEP 2020 is focusing on flexibility, accountability, autonomy, and so many good features are there. That is matter of congratulation, matter of heartening events that the NEP is focusing on mother tongue, focusing on quality and international building international universities university of eminence, in university of excellence. So many things are being focused. But where we really stand, in educational index, India's position, because we must see the vis-a-vis, this institute's future is also can be assessed the future of the educational system of the country. It is not apart from the educational system of the country. It is part of that. That's why educational system is veering around the vagaries of the job market, vagaries of the employability of the students. If the student is not getting any employment, that subject is condemned and being reduced and truncated to the background, history, political science, philosophy. There is crisis of student now. That fact must open our eyes. Is it a good trend? Is it welcome trend for the nation, for the society? We have been measuring everything which are quantifiable. Anything which is quantifiable, measurable, we are measuring, but we do not understand, do not realize non-quantifiable, non-measurable things are more prominent than the measurable things. Lack of evidence is not evidence of absence. If you do not find evidence, lawyer, he is always searching for evidence. If evidence is absent, you conclude something. You give justice, you create justice over injustice. But that justice is not truth. Truth rejects both just and unjust. Beauty rejects both black and white. Knowledge rejects both good percentage of mark and bad percentage of mark of the students. A student is a bad student, a good student, measured by the measurable thing, that is grade point or securing marks. Good mark, bad mark, just we compare. That is comparable things are comparable, measurable things are measured. But we forget non-measurable, non-quantifiable aspect of everything, which are not quantifiable, which cannot be measured, which cannot be visible, also invisible. So the definitions we have created for the society, definition of success, that is measurable, that is part of materialistic life. That is part of hedonism. How much benefit you get, how much benefit you do not get, what can be priced, what can be sellable, what can be buyable in the market. Things which are buyable and sellable, it is visible, but everything is not visible. There is a non-quantitative aspect of life. There is a quality of life, there is a quantity of life. Standard of living is measured, but quality of life is not measurable. Quality of life depends on so many aspects, so many dimensions of quality of life that we never notice, and we have been busy. Whole educational system and all educated people are so myopic, so short-sighted over the years, even during our time. Every teacher has been focusing on the success of the student, but success of the student is nothing but a materialistic success. As a result, our best of our students never become best of the teachers. They all gravitate towards IIT, getting a seat in IIT, getting a seat in medical education. We create those success, and those success are anecdotal success, including Sundar Pichai, including many vice presidents of IT companies around the globe. We're proud of our Indian students' success around the globe. In every country, you find some Indians, and he is heading some organization. And many people are also around the Prime Minister's office. Many of them are from Odisha also. We're proud of those anecdotal success. But that success is all measurable. That is man of success, but society is losing man of values. Society is forgetting that there is something called value system. And unfortunately, bureaucracy is prescribing give moral education separately in a class. And teacher is who teaches moral education, he has to be a different teacher. He need not be a mathematics teacher, he need not be a chemistry teacher or physics teacher. So physics, chemistry, mathematics, they are different from a teacher who teaches morality, who teaches moral values and ethical values. Unfortunately, he has been separated. He has been separated as if teacher does not embodies these qualities. He does not give the message. Teacher only confined to duty nowadays, forgetting the responsibility. We have separated duty from responsibility. We have separated men of success and men of values. We have separated excellence and success. Man of success is different, man of excellence is different. Why? Man of religion, man of spirituality. We have separated all these things, and there is benefit. This benefit goes to the educated class. In this duality, in this binary category, this dualism hides, conceals the real problem. The dichotomy, bad, good, bad, black and white, honest, dishonest, illiterate, literate, just, unjust, religion, atheist and theist. So all this duality we have created, which protects our identity, fort of identity we create that we are all educated people. And that protects our identity, creates the identity and protects the identity, and that fort becomes gradually stronger, fort of individualism, fort of our individual success. As a teacher, you claim, I claim, we are all good teachers. Oh, very popular teachers, very intelligent teachers, very excellent doctor, excellent engineer, excellent, maybe honest also, very honest. That honesty is also meaningless unless it has relevance for the society. Honest, dishonest, you compare, honest is better than dishonest. We always compare the comparables. We forget there is another thing which is uncomparable, which is not in the scene, quality. Quality, beauty, honesty, which has a divine dimension, which has a spiritual dimension, that we forget. We take only a physical dimension of honesty, dishonesty. A man may be honest, man may be very sincere, man may be very intelligent, but intelligence is not everything. Intelligence may be a necessary condition, but not sufficient condition for the society. Because depth of intelligence and direction of intelligence, out of the two, direction of intelligence is lost. Lost. Because relevance is at stake. Rationality is okay, man is rational animal, rationality is focused, but rationality is at stake because rationality has no relevance. Man is a rational animal, but man forgets man is a conscious animal. Man is a creative animal. Creativity, consciousness is infinite. That is life. But rationality is not sacrosanct. Rationality is not sacrosanct. Knowledge is not sacrosanct because knowledge can be contested and contestable. Knowledge, and we are making rhetoric, knowledge society. Knowledge society. Oh, we are growing in the knowledge society. What is that knowledge society? Knowledge society is also bankrupt in terms of values. A bankrupt society. So knowledge society does not imply a value-centric society. The professor, law professor, killed his father. Law professor killed his father, shooted his father few months back. Small incident, but it opens the eye. It's not small. For the society, it is a message. Somebody killed somebody. Wife is killing the husband is killing the wife and cutting into pieces, putting in the freeze. 600 pieces, 1200 pieces. Murder cases, suicide cases, all are connected to the same death knell of the whole globe. Death knell we are ringing, and the propensity for war is increasing as the propensity for suicide is also increasing at home. Both are in the continuum. Both are in the same continuum. The propensity to kill yourself and the propensity to fight one country against another country, they are part of the continuum. World War probability of world war is imminent, is increasing day by day, and we are called civilized. We are called civilized. We know that monkey has become man. Now man is going towards monkey, to becoming monkey in the whole globe I am talking about. Jokely I'm telling, half pant, become full pant, again half pant. Pre-wedding, pre-wedding, the girl is wearing a half pant. That pre-wedding is non-culture. It's not part of our culture. It is only materialistic arrogance. Arrogance comes from ignorance of ignorance. Ignorance about ignorance creates arrogance, and arrogance prohibits and forestalls the conscience. Conscience is damaged. Conscience becomes inactive because of the arrogance of knowledge. And knowledge is not knowledge. Knowledge is only bookish. If the boy does not read, the girl does not read, we say that your future is spoiled. But the boy or the girl who reads more, he also becomes bookish. Bookish knowledge is no knowledge. This side we say that not reading is bad, but reading and preparing for exam, preparing not for life, they are also coextensive. If you are preparing for exam, you are not preparing for life. So life and living both are not coextensive. Living is finite, but life is infinite. Body is finite, but soul is infinite. If your mind, thinking and speaking and doing are not connected to your soul, not connected to your conscience, then you are not connected to the cosmic order. The cosmic order gets sabotaged. Cosmic order gets disturbed and distorted by succumbing to individualistic thinking. Individualism is nothing but stupidity. It's not only, suppose, cruelty. You are killing somebody. You are killing animals. This cruelty is also stupidity in the long run. You kill yourself in the long run. In the long run, when we damage the nature, it is also self-destructive and self-killing process. And we create environmental crisis, we create climate change, we create all the problems around the globe, which is not confined to any nation. It is supranational problem. And we are trying to solve some of the problems by adopting a national educational policy or national industrial policy. It is confined to a nation, but the global problem is never addressed. Global problem is never addressed. For example, the example of corruption. The problem of corruption, the problem of inequality, problem of exploitation, that they persist and perpetually it is with us. These three problems are with us from the beginning. Corruption, we address corruption, nothing happens. We address inequality, nothing happens. We address exploitation, nothing happens. In the process, we divert the attention of the common gullible citizens by saying, oh, population is a problem. We do not address the problem at its core. We beat the bush. Beat the bush, we never call the spade the spade. Whatever we are speaking or doing or writing, that is again self-interest maximization. Individual success plus success plus success. Father is successful, son is successful, daughter is successful. End result is failure. We end up our old age in the asylum, in the old age home. Because success goes via Bangalore to Makkah, Medina, and it goes up to California, New York, London, and our sons and daughters. My son is successful and have a green card in America. My daughter is in Singapore. We are proud, and that becomes a symbolic entity of success. And that inspires the youngsters that this is the model of success, but that success itself is a failure. Victory itself is pregnant with failures. Victory is, we call it a victory in terms of social issues dimension, in terms of environmental dimension, in terms of moral dimension, in terms of spiritual dimension, in any aspect. We have been failing, and we have been proudly saying that, oh, country is growing, we are growing. Individually, we are growing, country is also growing. India is going to be the fourth largest economy and fastest growing economic growth country. Fastest growing country and fourth largest economy and largest educational system, second largest democratic system. We have been telling boastfully that that is nothing but culmination of our arrogance, and that is hiding a fact that all corrupt people are educated. All corrupt or educated. Vice versa is not true. All educated people are not corrupt. All corrupt people, the biggest, the most intelligent scientist creates the JAL note, the ammunitions, instruments for the war is prepared by the most intelligent scientist. Not one, 90% of the scientists are preparing indirectly or directly the war materials, and that is being sold to Pakistan, to China and India, and they are fighting. And in the globe, oh, there is a profit, huge expenditure. As a result, our development process is sabotaged. Development we do not address because of the huge expenditure on defense, huge expenditure on health, huge expenditure on many trivial things. Triviality is promoted, and we are responsible. Educational system is responsible. Spurious activities are growing, and we said, oh, our sons and daughters are getting job. Oh, what is that? Beauty parlor. It has become an industry. Event management, it has become industry. Gym, going to gym, it has become an industry. Testing or health test. At the old age, we have been testing our body checkup. Go to this hospital, Apollo or any hospital. That has become an international industry that has become a monopoly of the advanced countries. Gym industry is growing here, but the benefit is hijacked by the monopolist sitting at advanced countries. Advanced countries are advanced permanently. Backward countries are remaining backward permanently. The division is permanent. APL, BPL, above the poverty line, below the poverty line. Advanced countries and developing countries are not developing. That division is permanent. We never see, and we are so myopic, so short-sighted. We have been telling, oh, developing countries are premature stage of developed countries. Wrongly. This is a wrong statement. That is not a premature stage. It is permanently remain backward and destined to remain backward, because the system which creates development, that same system creates underdevelopment. Same system, same model of development, which is based on hedonism, which is based on utilitarianism, which is based on self-interest, is the best interest. Self-interest is the best interest. Who said? The philosopher Adam Smith said, oh, self-interest is the best interest. But he forgets that totality is much more than the sum of the components. Totality is not known. Totality is infinite. Sum of the components is finite. All trees are beautiful tomorrow. Assume, not admit. Assuming but not admitting. If all trees are beautiful, ugliness of the forest continues. Assume but not admit. All are individually, micro level, everybody is successful, everybody is happy. But at the macro level, whole society suffers, whole economy suffers, whole globe suffers, because they are away from the cosmic order. Because success is not about achieving. Real success, which is excellent, that is about being and becoming. Real success. It is not an accident. It is a continuous, persistent pursuit that leads to excellence. So excellent engineer, excellent Amitabh Bachchan, excellent Sachin in any field, excellent professor, excellent doctor, that is not accidentally happening. That is individual effort plus divine grace. Because every moment, every activity is having a consequence. Everything is a consequential. And you cannot meet the same person twice. You cannot bath in the same river twice. Every morning, every evening is nothing but beginning and assessment, self-assessment. Life is full of self-assessment, self-correction, and self-discovery, and self-discovery the best discovery. Discovery of ignorance is really knowledge. We do not know that we do not know. We are in the first stage of stupidity. Stupidity is removed when you admit this, I know that I do not know, which Socrates said. Socrates said, I know that I do not know, but greatest stupidity is that we do not know that do not know. Ignorance about ignorance therefore creates arrogance, which is suicidal, which is bad for the society, for the whole globe, be it America, be it Russia, be it Switzerland, any advanced country may be. That advancement is not advancement, that is self-nullifying, self-defeating, self-correcting, because knowledge itself is self-correcting. Knowledge is not final. It is always contestable, always changeable. Self-rectification is there. It's not final. And we have been teaching in the classroom, oh, this is final, this is thermodynamics, this is physics, this is chemistry, this is gravitational law. This is a name only. But the law of nature continues. Man creates only, proves, disproves, discovers. Galileo discovered India. Galileo, does he created? Did he create India? So these are discoveries. Discoveries or inventions are only glimpse of the natural order, only glimpse. It is not final, it's not everything, because knowledge is not final, knowledge is not everything. Therefore, totality, we must understand totality, educational system should be connected to a system of education which should not be confined to examination system. Unfortunately, education system has become examination system or admission process. Throughout the globe, throughout the country, we have been thinking of continuous evaluation, which was not in our student time. When we were students, only evaluation was once or twice in a year. More education, more learning, more teaching, but less education, less examination. Now, examination has resurfaced to the top in the name of semester, trimester, continuous, and these are all American imitation. So imitation is damaging because it is a caricature. Imitation is self-damaging, self-killing process. We do not grow. Our educational system should have been better, but instead of becoming better, we became worse, frying pan to fire. No teaching, no class, but first class. No class, but first class. And it is equal to declaring the question. Declaring the question, once it was an event in the newspaper. Oh, questions are declared, so examination is cancelled. But now the system is having an inbuilt system of question declaration. Where is the quality? Quality is at stake. Quality is really lost. But we have been focusing on quality. Be it education, be it health, be it any system, wherever your focus is there, in that focus is not having any success. That means we are pretending. That means we have self-cancelling we have been pretending. If we focus something, we do not achieve anything, we failed utterly. That utter failure is itself a pretension and hypocrisy, highest hypocrisy. So that hypocrisy belongs to whom? All elite class, all educated class. If I am a farmer, I cannot be hypocrite. If I am illiterate person, I cannot be blamed. Because I am educated person, I blame myself because I make self-assessment where I go, where I stand. That is about physicality. That is physical life, but the other life is subtle life. Two tendency, two propensities of the man, physical aspect, man has to exist, man has to continue, man has a physical life. That is about maximization of self-interest. That is one propensity. The other propensity is subtlety. Not about mundane life. It is about subtle life where it also grows, which does not die. Body dies, but conscience, which you call it soul, does not die. Conscience is cumulative. Knowledge is real, knowledge is cumulative and circular. Therefore, but knowledge is therefore has to be really recognized what is knowledge, what is not knowledge. Knowledge and ignorance both are opposites. Ignorance is not a problem. Darkness is not a problem as such. Darkness is not a problem. Absence of light is a problem. And the bigger problem is the illusion of light, illusion of knowledge. That is the bigger problem which has no solution. Ignorance has a solution. I am ignorant, I am illiterate. You make me literate, you make me educated, and whole district is declared as educated, literate district, and the collector gets the prize. The collector gets the best collector because he made the district educated and literate. But that does not address the real problem. Because what is literate, what is illiterate, what is knowledge, what is ignorance, that we have not defined. We have defined with a selfish interest. What is success, what is not success? Illusion of light is a problem. Illusion of knowledge is a problem. Illusion of development is a problem. Illusion of development is not development. The appeasement, computerization, digital aspect is not development. It's only producing techno coolies and cyber coolies. Your sons and daughters, my son and daughter, my son-in-law, they are all successful only in the IT sector, ignoring all the degrees. All the degrees are set aside. Mechanical engineer, civil engineer, this engineer, that engineer, all this management, that manages, fashion technology, biotechnology, everything enters into IT sector. IT sector is a dabba, not a engine. Not engine for anything. Not for the individual also. It is not for the individual success, not for the country at all. Not for the globe. It is only creating an illusion and euphoria of success, euphoria. That euphoric atmosphere in the mind of the youth is damaging. This is the youngest country. We are proud of the youngest country having young generation, young people, youth power. But youth power is lost. Youth power is lost. We are responsible for that. We teachers are responsible. We young, old teachers are responsible because 30 years before we have taught them, get a IIT seat, become an engineer, never become a professor. Never become a teacher. Farmer is not a farmer if he has not kept the seed for himself. Seed is absent. IIT has not produced a professor till today. IIT has not produced, how many IITs? 16 IITs are there. Not a single IIT has produced a single professor. All professors are going from here and there, from the different colleges. They become professor in IIT, and whose motto is only materialistic life, increase, enhance your standard of living. In the first year, first month, purchase a Audi car and make a house, bungalow, and in Bangalore, in Bombay, or Calcutta, or in metro cities of London or New York, purchase a house and remain as a bonded labor with EMI. EMI. Go on paying EMI. If you are not capable, wife will repay. And wife is beloved wife, which is nothing but love marriage. Love marriage is confined to a bonded labor system. Because the company wants husband and wife must have a love marriage. They encourage them. What I'm saying, materialistic life. What I'm saying, quantity of life, which is not addressing the real problem of the society. The society is unhealthy. The child cannot be healthy. We are expecting stupidity. The stupidity, height of stupidity is we are expecting a healthy child from unhealthy mother. If the mother is unhealthy, how the child can be healthy? If the route is wrong, how the destination can be correct? If there is wrong route, then it will only create mirage. Mirage. We are running after mirage of development, but we are befooling the people. Oh, Viksit Bharat. I'm not blaming the Prime Minister. I'm not blaming the political parties. I'm blaming the educated class. They are not conscious. That is one sentence they cannot digest. All corrupt people are educated. This cannot be digested. If I am not part of the solution, I am part of the problem, we must admit. If I am not solving the problem, being educated, highly educated, if I am not part of the solution, I am the part of the problem. I cannot be indifferent. Indifference has a huge social cost. Confusion has a cost. Confusion has a social cost or a private cost, but indifference towards everything, indifference about economy, indifference about political system, indifference about social system, indifference about religious life, indifference about our own family, Own family, own family, which is supposed to be, which is said to be the most successful family, successful materialistically, beautiful house, but ugly family. Ugliness of the family is proportionately connected to the beautiful beauty of the house. Why? How? If my building is beautiful, my family must be beautiful. First is family, second is my building. But we topsy-turvy everything. Our rationality does not find the difference between cause and effect. We sometimes make the effect as the cause and cause as the effect. We topsy-turvy. We confuse, knowingly we confuse. Which is first, which is second, which is necessary condition, which is sufficient condition, we forget. As a result, we search for life in moon, we never search for happiness in our family. In our family. Doctor says medicine only deals with curative things. Medicine deals with curative things, but body is not exactly confined to medicine. Because my medicine is not my medicine. Medicine is poison. My real medicine is my food. Real medicine is my habit. Real medicine is my love in the family. Love is the best medicine which has no expiry date. That is absent. That is absent. That is nothing but our relevance of our knowledge. Knowledge is significant, but where is the knowledge? Where it goes? Because education is not a degree. Education is a direction. That is Professor Mohanty's statement. Professor Mohanty is my senior colleague. I learned many things from him. One sentence I have learned: education is not confined to degrees. Education is a direction. And direction must be clear, not by moral educationist, but by the physics teacher, but by mathematics teacher. Every teacher has to be a model before the students. We have failed there for 30 years, 33 years, 35 years. Experience has gone into drain. Our best brains in our time, best brains were going to America for education, for higher degrees. We were worried about those days, 70s, 80s. We were worried India is having a brain drain problem. But now, young people are going to America not for knowledge, but for as a slave. As a slave, therefore, brain in the drain. Brain in the drain, second-class citizen, and we call it, oh, my successful son-in-law is successful. In son-in-laws are successful, sons and daughters are under frustration. Youth is presently frustrated and future is uncertain. Present is frustration, future is uncertain, therefore ball bomb, therefore all these spurious activities are growing. Insurance, brokering, liaising, event management, these are jobs. Are they jobs? Are they productive? Where is my degree? If I am a civil engineer, mechanical engineer, I am busy. And after MBA, we are busy in this event management. In this, culturally, we are bankrupt, disabled. Spiritually, we are nowhere. This is the country which can be Vishwa Guru when it promotes the idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which says that otherness of life is real life. Otherness of life. Thirdness of the category. Black and white, beauty is third. Beauty is the third category, which is not in white girls, among the white girls or the dark girls. Knowledge is a third category, which is not in good student or in bad student. Third category, thirdness of the category, the reality that is nothing but spiritual dimension of life. Similarly, otherness of life. I am born through the father and mother, but I am born for others, live for us, live and let live. Live and let live. That idea must be promoted, originated from India. Then only we can become Vishwa Guru. But we are, unfortunately, spirituality has become a part of materialistic life. Unfortunately, we go to Rama Mandira, towards Rama Mandira, then we go to Kala Mandira. We connect. We must disconnect. We must disconnect. Kala Mandira is separate aspect. Rama Mandira is separate aspect. This is spiritualism, that is materialism, but it has become an extension, unfortunately, extension. Religion, in the name of religion, we make it a business. Religion has become a business. Health has become a business. Education has become a business, unfortunately, and it has become a product. Education has become a product sellable and buyable in the market. Similarly, health has become a product buyable and sellable in the market. Unfortunately, everything is left to market. It should be in the society. Science is for the society. Science is not for the market. But unfortunately, science has been hijacked by technology. Technology has been hijacked by companies, corporate sector, and corporatization is not the method of development. So individually, same case, individually we are bankrupt, but we do not admit that we are really suffering from some bankruptcy of humanism. So humanism is at stake. Pessimism, optimism, the thirdness of the category is necessary is realism. Thirdness of the category, realism is at stake. Therefore, let me conclude to say that let us subordinate all likes and dislikes for the purpose of life. Happiness is not a goal of life. Happiness is the way of life. Simplicity is a way of life. It's not a goal of life. If we make a goal of life, we use money as instrument. Money is necessary, but not sufficient. Money is necessary, but not the goal of life. Food is necessary, but not goal of life. So how much is too much? We must admit by being educated. Being educated, how much is too much? Where is my necessity is fulfilled? Then I should not say 1 lakh salary is insufficient for me in the starting salary, but the young people are saying that, Papa, my first salary is more than your last salary. I am successful. Papa. So success is not measured through that. So let us subordinate all likes and dislikes. For the purpose of life, let us make a simple life. Simple life is happy, healthy life. Healthy life is happy life. Therefore, disease burden should not be there in the society. Disease burden, corruption burden is really playing havoc. Being old, we are conscious of death, and death is ruling us. And young people, dream is ruling them. Dream, which is not a dream. Dream is not dream. Which does not need a sleep, which does not need a bed. That is dream. That dream must be fulfilled according to your eligibility, according to your skill. But unfortunately, without skill, without eligibility, young people are running after things for shortcut method to earn money. That is not earning, that is amassing money, amassing. That is unfortunately shortcut. There is no shortcut to any success, neither material nor immaterial. Thank you very much. I congratulate all of you. At least I could share my views, but do not accept it. Please debate it. Please debate it. What I'm saying, something out of my introspection, out of my perspective. That perspective is totally different. I am different. Therefore, I am beautiful. What makes me What makes me different? That makes me beautiful. That is Einstein. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Listening to you was truly a journey within. So if you have a wrong definition of success, then we do have a wrong definition of failure. There are two educations. One teaches us how to earn a living, how to run for a race, but the other is education which teaches us how to live with compassion, how to live with empathy, sympathy. These are all very, very important. Thank you so much, sir, for those words. We have time constraints. Now, it is our honor and pleasure to invite our senior members to felicitate our guests on the stage. I would like to sincerely invite Dilip Kumar Gadnaik, Science, of the first batch 63 to 67, to felicitate on stage our honorable chief guest. I do also request Sri Balmukund Naik ji from technology site 67 batch on stage to felicitate our guest. I also sincerely invite Subhash Chandra Chaudhary sir, retired IRS 64-68 batch to felicitate one of our guests on the stage. Thank you, everyone. Now, felicitating the new alumni members by our honorable guests. Chakradhar sir, please.
Friends, I'm Mr. Chakradhar Das. I'm a BSc B.Ed 70-74 batch and an AC member of the association. We have a practice that to each new member, when somebody joins as a member, to felicitate him with a memento. This is only once, and only members, though life members. So up to 2000, if somebody has not got it, please come. Up to 2000 members pass out 2000 but have not got it. Panda, who come? Ravindra Panda, you have not got. Please come. Just be quick. Be quick. Our no time now. We have to finish it early. Ravindra Kumar Panda is from Kotak. He is BSc, BA, B.Ed 74 to 78. A retired headmaster of some government high schools of Kotak. He is now coming. I'll call. Please wait. New members also. Today's member also I'll call. Please receive from our guests. Please receive from our guests. Photograph will taken one by one. Each photograph will take. Is it 2000? Up to 2000. Again, I will invite you. कौन ଅଛି 2001 କାଇଁ ହେଲାନି member ହେଇଛି जी କାଇଁ ହେଲାନି ମୁଁ କହିଲି ତୁ ଆଜି even today who have become member ହେ ଆଜି member ହେଇଛି ଜାଣିଛ then up to 2005 pass out after 2005 today some 2000 to 2002 to 4 B.Ed students they have already become member today so please come one by one those who have become member today please don't make a delay please we are already on time is it B.Ed 2002 to 4 batch name please tell your name and batch
Kulbir Sani. Kulbir Sani.
Kulbir Sani B.Ed 2004 to 2 to 4 na 2 to 4 yourself
Mandeep Kaur.
Dr. Kishore Kumar had already been awarded. Now Mandeep Kaur B.Ed 2002 to 4. What will tell? Please wait. Tell the name. That's okay. You tell.
I will tell. I said announce.
Yes. Come one by one. Her name? Hemant Kumar Pal. Pan.
Hemant Kumar Pan.
B.Ed 2000 to 2004. Go. Today you have become member, na? Today he has become member.
Yes. Today he's become the member.
Please come one by one.
Please come next.
Please come. Not make a delay. Everybody I will tell. Please come. Manjulata Senapati has not received memento.
Shashidhar, Mr. Shashidhar, Dr. Shashi Bhushan, batch 2002-2004.
B.Ed. Shashi Bhushan became member.
Ajay Kumar Behra.
Ajay Kumar
Behra.
B.Ed.
B.Ed 2002-2004.
Please. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଫଟୋ ଉଠେଇବ ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କର ଦେବୀ ସାଧନ ଦେବୀ ସାଧନ ମୁଦୁଲି B.A B.Ed
73, 77.
BA BEd 73, 77. BSc BEd, yourself science. Science. BSc BEd, wait, just wait. Anybody up to 2010 left? 10? 2010 pass out? Up to 2010? No. Acha. Okay, you come one by one. Manjulata Senapati, BSc BEd, 75, 78, very senior member. She had donated a set of encyclopedia for the college library. 24 volumes encyclopedia she had donated for our college library. Please come one by one.
Nandita Murmu, 2002,
Nandita Murmu.
2004, 2 years BEd batch.
BEd. She has become member today.
She will become.
No,
She has already. And there are
You
few more.
see, they became member.
Yes, I will show this.
They are having
Vina Pani Samal, 2 years BEd, 2002, 2004.
Bina Pani.
Vina Pani Samal.
Bina Pani Samant. 2 to 4. She will become member.
She will become.
You please see.
Yes, sir. Prithviraj Jai Durga. He is presently PGT Mathematics in Kendriya Vidyalaya, 2002-2004 batch alumni.
Thank you. Is he taking your photo? Please.
Mrs. Aarti Singh, 2002-2004
No, she had contacted.
MEd batch also, but we recognize her as 2002-2004 batch because
First degree. We
were the
recognize the
first
first degree because that is seniority.
Yes, sir.
That speaks
Yes,
of
sir. Yes,
seniority.
sir. Now, may I request Lakshmidhar Behra, 2002-2004, 2 years BEd.
Today we have 15 to 16 members have joined the association. Very good news.
Dr. Devi Prasad Satpathy, Assistant Professor, Barampur University, 2002-2004 batchman.
He'll fill up.
Huh?
Wait,
Let us finish with these two.
Wait, Kiji.
Mr. Neeraj Pingwa, Principal, Kendriya Vidyalaya,
batch boli.
and batch 2002-2004 alumni.
See, he has not fill up.
He will fill up, sir.
Neeraj
Kishore Pingwa.
Neeraj. अब देखिए हाँ. Who
Thank
else
you.
there? Anybody left?
Okay, na? Thank you.
Anybody even after 2010?
No. 8-9 बैच MA. हाँ वो बन चुके मेंबर.
Who is that?
अब हम now I would like to call Dr. Ravindra Kumar. Oh, sorry.
None.
MA 2008-2009 batch.
Who is he?
Where is
No.
Dr. Ravindra Kumar? Ravindra Kumar. मैम 4 लोग
सबको मेंबर बनाना है.
सब मेंबर बन चुके हैं.
अच्छा. Anybody left?
हाँ.
Please come one by one.
शैलेश कुमार
हाँ.
MA 2008-2009
Please
batch.
come. Please come. Yourself.
अनूप कुमार
हाँ.
MA 2008-2009 batch. जितेंद्र ज्योति MA 2008-2009 batch.
Let him.
Thank you, sir. That's it.
Anybody left? Nobody.
Paramita Mishra,
हाँ.
1995, BSc BEd, Zoology Honors.
कोई दे. Oh, अच्छा.
You would like to speak something?
No. I have not time. No.
Paramita, please move.
हाँ, go. I have not time. We are running out of time.
Anybody else, sir?
Yourself,
Sushant Kumar Das.
Sushant Kumar Das, 85 to 89, science, na? BSc BEd. Let's go. Sushanta Kumar Das is a teacher in Nalco school. The teacher in Nalco, Anugul. Anybody else? Anybody else left? New member? No. Okay, we'll go to the next program. We'll go to the next program, please.
Send new members if they want a group photograph. New members.
You have not taken? No. Please. Name and batch.
New members. New
Go.
members.
Rajendra Narayan Rautrai, only one person left, 85 to 89. Please go. Go and take it for. It's over. तापर कौन अच्छी है सर हरिवंशु कह दो ठीक है संकेत करें हाँ हाँ हैप्पी न्यू ईयर कहियो
New members can come for a photograph. गोस्वामी मैम आपके दिल की बात सुन ली. आप चाह रहे थे न्यू मेंबर्स का फोटो. पारमिता, you can join with the new members for a photo. Only new members. No others can. Okay, fine, fine. Yes.
Only new members.
One of the new member is rushing to the spot with his memento. Yes, sir, please join. So I hope the click is over. May I request our Honorable President, Shri Hadibandhu Patnaik sir, to give, please forward a presidential speech.
So I am extremely happy that your presence has made this function a great success, and I hope all will maintain smile and silence, because these are the two priceless jewels of life. Smile solves all problems and silence avoids all problems. And always it is mathematics which has played this role, that you have to be a good human being. So education is not merely for living, but for life. So let us enjoy this, and which I am really extremely happy that a long pending desire to have this as university, this has been fulfilled. So I will express my sincere gratitude to the principal who announced this. And we only expect that the 3 years MS MEd course and your MA ED course. Now, I once again wish you a very happy and prosperous new year in advance, so that you will definitely grow in your life, distributing the real knowledge to the society.
Now I would like to request our Niranjan, Professor Niranjan Sadagi sir, to propose vote of thanks here, Vice President of Alumni Association. At the same time, I would like to request all the members, all the esteemed members, don't go anywhere. We will be having, after this vote of thanks proposal, we will be having a group photo here, entire, with the chief guest and everything, delegates. So don't go anywhere, be here, sir.
Dear friends, after some time, the first half of the 13th annual meet is going to over. On this occasion, on behalf of Alumni Association, I am to declare, I am happy to announce you this 13th 2005 meet is a grand success. Two things to be remembered. Our website has been opened by our who is our alumni has taken the lead, and I congratulate this team to for this website. Another thing is I am grateful to Madam Principal that she has announced that this institute will become a university, which was in our life. We have thought of that. Madam, we are grateful to you, Madam. Thank you, sir. We are grateful to Professor Kumar Das, our chief guest, who has requested our invitation, accepted our invitation and addressed the alumni. I would like to thank Professor Aditya Kumar Mahanti, Professor of Philosophy, who has joined us as our chief guest. We the Alumni Association is grateful to our guest of honor, Madam Manasi Goswami, nuclear scientist, for help, guidance, and cooperation. Madam, this assembly would have been possible because of your cooperation and help. Thank you, Madam. We are grateful to thank you. I am also express my grateful to our previous principal, who is now Pish Agrawal, who is now joint director of NCRT. He has always supported us and helped the alumni association and involved in all the activities of the college. Thank you, sir. From this gallery, I am thank you, convey my thank you, sir. Sir, my thanks are due to Professor Durjodhan Parida and Professor Chakradhar Das, who has struggled hard to make this association function, and this it is a good news for all of the present here that we have crossed more than 500 members in the alumni association. This is a great achievement. This alumni association was started in Shantiniketan as a voluntary meet, but it came to form, and Professor late Dr. R.C. Das, principal, has first inaugurated this alumni association. I would like to thank Sri Subhash Chandra Chaudhary, IRS, whose contribution is too much, whose dedication for the association is remembered. Sir, he has donated the entire expenditure for establishing the statue of Jahangir Homi Baba. The same was installed in front of the Homi Baba hostel, and Madam Principal has inaugurated it. Thank you, Madam. My thanks goes to our advisor, Satyabrat Kara, who has taken all the pains to bring the statue of Sir Asutosh Mukherjee from Calcutta, and a pioneer in installing the statue in front of Asutosh Hostel. My thanks goes to Sri Dr. Haribandhu Patnaik, retired professor of mathematics, for her contribution to install the statue of Ramanujam in front of Ramanujam Hostel. My thanks to all members of Regional College staff for their full cooperation and help in conducting the meeting. My thanks goes to our President, Secretary, members of the EC, and our announcer, Mr. Behra, and things. Thank you, sir. Thank you, to member. I congratulate you all attending the meeting and make it a success. Thank you, sir. Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone. Now we will stand pose for a group photography. Please join us. And after lunch, we will have the suggestion and ice breaking session because of the time session. After lunch also, we would like to request you to be here for this post-lunch and suggestion sessions.
Our lunch has been arranged in the college canteen. So we'll be going there and have your lunch and finish your lunch and please come here for reassembling. Will not take much of your time for half an hour or so. We'll sit here. Huh? Live band.